Hey guys, Aaron Marco here with Critical Response Training, helping make you better protectors of yourselves and the ones you love. Guys, it's time for your Tuesday training tip. Today I want to talk to you about how I teach a rack of firearm and why I teach it the way I do. So, safety first, do a proper clearance check, both visually, physically inspect the chamber as well as the magazine. Well, get a buddy check. You can take a look at it for me too, all right? We good? All right, awesome. So, first problem I generally see is when a semi-automatic gets handed to a woman. Typically, men are going to be teaching this, and they will almost always have better upper body strength, and so they don't give this any thought at all. They pick up the gun anywhere in time and space, they pull the slide to the rear and say, hey, that's how you do it, and they hand it off to the lady, and then all of a sudden she has this enormously difficult time pulling the slide to the rear and chambering around. Well, let's go over the mechanics of this a little bit deeper and understand what's taking place here. First and foremost, holding anything away from our body is going to make us weaker, okay? So the natural human workspace is up here in this natural space right here in front of us, okay? Second of all, let's understand that using flexor muscles is going to be way weaker than using extensor muscles. So anytime I'm pulling something, I am using flexor muscles rather than using extensor muscles and pushing, okay? So by getting the gun high and up in the workspace, then I can push the gun through my grip rather than pulling the slide to the rear. So how am I going to actually interface with the gun? Let's talk about how we're going to grip it. So what I teach is insert the gun, palm, 4 fingers over the top. I'm going to take the gun, insert it into my grip, palm, 4 fingers over the top, taking advantage of the cocking serrations on the back of the slide. And then I'm going to punch the gun through my grip rather than pulling the slide to the rear, okay? So it looks like this. I'm going to insert palm, 4 fingers over the top. I want to make sure I have my pinky behind the ejection port. I do not want to get my meat caught up in that. That's not going to be any fun. High up in the natural human workspace, I'm going to punch the gun through my grip. I tell people, try to rip the slide off the gun. You can't do it, but the gun needs a certain amount of energy to function properly. If I get real gentle and try to ride the slide, I could induce a malfunction, right, by not getting the gun to go into battery. Okay, so I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that I'm giving it the proper energy it needs to function right. And so to load and make ready, I'm going to have my firearm. I got a magazine here with some dummy rounds in it. I'm going to insert the magazine firmly, and then I'm going to reach up over the top, palm 4 fingers over the top, pinky behind the ejection port, and I'm going to punch the gun through my grip. That's how I teach a rack of firearm. If that was helpful, leave me a little comment down below. Hope that worked out well for you. And that's it. That's your Tuesday training tip.